Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's freezing cold as you can see. I'm all covered up. I'm waiting for spring to come. So today I'm going to talk about something really sensitive. Yeah, a bit too sensitive for some, a little bit abstract for some. So it's about my way of praying, my way of looking up to God. So I'll be needing this notebook a lot today. God, why? Why? Please bear with me because I don't get to talk about this enough publicly. This is something I've always been a little afraid of discussing openly, um, publicly especially. So, my faith does not adhere to any particular religion, say Christianity, Hinduism, Buddhism, Sikhism, anything is Islam. Okay, maybe a little Christian because Jesus Christ is uh, mostly the one I look up to whenever I'm in my prayer mood. So, yeah. And I no longer believe in idol worshipping. Uh, I do sometimes take part. I still take part in the rituals, for the sake of our traditions and all. So, yeah. Yeah, our daily blessing. Yeah, I'm sure there are many people who have, just like mine, their own way of worshipping God, their own way of believing in the Supreme. Does not mean that they are non believers or something, but yeah, uh, it might be a little bit more abstract for them, just like mine. So I'll explain now. Yeah, I feel very safe in this way because in the process I can show up. I can show up in my rawest self. Because how else am I going to uh, feel safe if I don't show my wildest side, right? In the process I'm not really thinking about any practice, any way of chanting, uh, any prayer etiquette, yeah, any prayer etiquette. That's the way I find the most solace. I find most solace. I simply get to hear my thoughts, feelings, regardless of their quality, and present them to God. Doing this video, I feel very self-conscious. I feel the fear of judgment because I don't talk about this. I'm not used to talking about this openly. Um, Sometimes not even with my family. Not even with my family. And but in my experience, speaking from experience, I believe that God is ever loving. He's of course omnipresent, omnipotent, omnipotent, uh, kind, generous, forgiving. He never really punishes. He helps us to be who we want to be. He never sets boundaries. He never sets limits to our identity. He always helps us to expand. He helps us to expand because I have never in my life felt more powerful than when I'm feeling that yes, I can be honest to myself, honest to whoever I want to be, whatever I want in my life, be it material things. Yeah, so he even redirects us, directs and redirects us towards things which we will eventually fall in love with. He never really punishes. Yeah, we have this concept of punishment in some religion that when something seemingly unfair happens, we feel that we are now being punished or something, which sounds very harsh to me because how can God do that? I think he never does that. It's just redirection. He just leads us to a way where we are bound to be shocked just to know the bigger truth. Sounds very abstract, right? Very abstract. I believe that it is never a punishment so called unfair. We sometimes hit rock bottom. Yeah, life is very hard sometimes. Only to be lifted up again. And there we go. Like God, oh, this is why you put me through this. I have been in situations like that many, many times in my life. I'm sure you have too. Even if you don't have someone like God in your timeline, you must have felt that, right? There's this beautiful YouTuber, Erica Enriquez. I feel empowered by her every day. No, not every day, but regularly. Quite often, I'll link one of her videos in my description just to make sure that you know who I'm talking about. She's very popular though. And God helps us to confront things, feelings that we are most afraid to confront, and suddenly that the thing becomes much more bearable. Feelings like envy, it's a taboo, right? Hatred, it's a taboo. Other feelings like anger is seen as so negative. But as soon as we process it in front of someone trustworthy, for me, God, suddenly I know that feeling has has something to tell me, something to guide me towards. It has never been my enemy. It's always my best friend. What else? Yeah, not just these grand things, but also our little desires. He takes care of our little desires, right? From dresses to food to accessories. Just like children, we also want things in life. I want a beautiful dress. I want this makeup. I want this book. I'll tell you a story. I have always wanted a little cute pink, I don't have it near me now, cute pink notebook to record my epiphanies. Whenever I feel an epiphany, I have always wanted a small cute notebook that almost represents me. And guess what happens? Last year, when we were to visit my uncle and aunt in law meaning the wife of my uncle, yeah, when we visited them, she gifted me this cute notebook. And I was like, yes, finally, uh, you know, I can put my purpose into practice. It was like a mini freak out for me when I received that. It's pink and it has a Hello Kitty picture on top of it, and it says "Into the New World." when I'm expressing my wants and needs to God, I don't feel like an adult. I feel like a little girl with nothing to offer, praying to receive. I'm the biggest receiver whilst praying. God appears through my family and how they handle my lunatic sides, through my lovely friends who are so sweet to me, through my uncle and aunt in law who always keep in touch with me, through my teachers who are really so lenient towards me, even when I'm expecting scolding, even when I expect scolding, through that bookseller who gave me two Tintin comic books for only 500 rupees. Yeah, I felt very lucky that day. Those two mashis, I call them mashis, uh, they are the non-teaching staff of our college who send me prayer messages. So yeah, I think that's it. Let me know. I would love to know what you think of this. Do you think that it resonates with you? Do you think something different? Actually, I'm dying to hear what you think. I have never really thought that I would make this video. I would put this on the social media, on the world media. I feel nervous right now. I don't know how people are going to receive it, but also there's a sense of pride now because I have finally expressed my belief, my I have presented my belief system towards you, uh, to you, my belief system to you, that something that I have always been afraid of uh, doing. I've always feared not fitting in. So I hope you like this video and like and subscribe to my channel. Maybe share with whoever you want to be. I'll see you in the next one. I don't know when, but hopefully soon. Thank you for watching. Good night. Have a great week.